It was just great. This one's unique because they tried to bring in more than one perspective. Right? It's not just saints from Nauvoo from like 1847 on making their way out west. So just by bringing in a little bit more, by looking at the different islands, opened us up incredibly, and I think more people felt involved and like they were part of the church history. And they even brought in, for instance, we had like a Native American dancer who did a hoop dance. All these kind of different perspectives, like, yeah, what was going on with Native Americans as these saints came by, right? So bringing in different lenses, different perspectives, I think it was just magnificent for the experience of this. And yeah, it was really powerful.
I think it was a great way to celebrate like the 100th anniversary of the Laie Temple this year. It's kind of, I think, made everyone focus on what's important.
It was huge that they got Maui and Moloka'i to be involved. So that made Laie become the gathering place again. We actually had other stakes come, and some of the youth that maybe our youth here had never met, but they very quickly became close friends and family members. And so we gathered again in Laie, which I think is also great and parallels our history.
All of them were just willing to just jump in and help each other.
Yeah, I think once we had kind of got to know each other and kind of opened up with each other and had moments to play some games and to share some stories and to really feel like we were safe around each other and that we could love each other and be a family, they were really quick, like Erica said, to just jump in and help each other. They just kind of learned to function as a unit together as a family, and it was great. We really grew to love each other and function as a family by the end, which is crazy because only a few days, but we kind of missed them, and it was a great family. I think one of the most powerful was walking along the beach from Hukilau to Temple Beach as the sun rose and seeing the sunrise. It was like a perfect sunrise that morning. And then turning to walk down towards the temple, and it said you needed to be silent and just reflect on pioneers and your own ancestors. And then there were pictures of different Polynesian saints and also, of course, pioneers, like Plains pioneers from the US. And you would look at these pictures and see quotes from them and think about them and reflect. And we all brought names, and all the kids in our family had names. So often when we'd get together, it was us sharing some of these ancestors' stories and names with each other, telling their stories and remembering what they've done for us. So that was kind of the end goals. We finally made our way to the temple after 4 days of camping and working through the jungle and all this. It culminated, ended up at the cemetery, meeting descendants of some of the people who are deceased there in the cemetery, and then having a testimony meeting. So that whole package right there, I think, was probably the most spiritual, it seemed like, for me and for others.
I also loved that we were able to have President Oaks and his wife come. That was an awesome way to end trek, and also to tie, you know, the Plains pioneers with Polynesian pioneers, because we had actual descendants from both, of Joseph F. Smith and Lana'i. So that was, I thought, so beautiful how that turned out.